So we have here the AAA, AA, high, and single A baseball scores for minor league baseball for all the leagues here. As we're counting down that as the end of the season is being counted down here in all leagues of minor league baseball. So we're going to talk about all the. So we have. Let's just start with AAA and we'll go down to single A. We have till September 7th in single A and high A for regular season, September 14th for double A, and September 21st for triple A. So, yeah, just not much left of the season, like a month left of the season for a little bit under a month for a bit over a month, 2 days over a month for double A. Month and 9 days for AAA. AAA, less than a month for single A and high A, as they have September 7th end of the season, regular season, not the playoffs, not the division, and like the championship series for each league. And they go on a little bit longer, the best of 3 division series, and then the 2 people from. And then you have the 2 from one said division and 2 from the other said division. They'll play each other, and then the best team from each division, winners from division series, are playing the championship. Or it's 1 team from each division. They play in the championship series, best of 3. Anyways, we have, that's in high A, single A, high A, and double A, except for one league where they don't have enough teams for 2 divisions. So they just do 1 championship series, best of 5. And then AAA does it to where the top team from each the winner from the top team from the first half and the top team from the second half in each league play each other. And then in the best of 3 league championship, that's an overall championship winner take all game. That's how the AAA does it. I'm assuming it's going to be on MLB Network. We have Toledo 10-6 over Columbus, Indianapolis 6-5 over Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Nashville 5-4 over Durham, Buffalo 6-0 over Lehigh Valley, 2-1 Syracuse over Rochester, 13-6 Charlotte over Memphis, 6-4 Louisville over Gwinnett, 8-4 and 10 Norfolk over Jacksonville, Omaha defeats St. Paul 8-7. Worcester defeats Iowa 7-4. Sacramento 3-1 over Round Rock, 8-6 Oklahoma City over Albuquerque. 1-win way Albuquerque. 1-win way Oklahoma City is over Albuquerque. From getting the 70 wins, Oklahoma City will be the first AAA baseball team 70 wins. And then we have Sugarland 4-3 over Salt Lake, and El Paso 9-7 Reno, 7-6 Las Vegas over Tacoma in 11 innings. In AA, we have Portland 6-3 over Somerset, 5-3 Binghamton over New Hampshire, Erie 10-6 over Chesapeake, and then Altoona 7-5 Richmond, 11-9 Ring over Akron, 13-2 Birmingham all over Pensacola, Harrisburg 5-3 over Hartford, 5-0 Rocket City shuts out Knoxville, 7-6 Biloxi over Columbus, 8-5 Tulsa over San Antonio, 7-4 Frisco over Midland, Northwest Arkansas 5-4 over Arkansas, Springfield 4-2 over Wichita, and Amarillo 2-1 over Corpus Christi. And we have a makeup game between Montgomery and Chattanooga It was due to inclement weather in the area, like severe weather in the area. So that game has been turned into a 7-inning doubleheader, 2 7-inning games in Double A. The first game is at 5:15 Eastern between Montgomery, Alabama, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. So it'll start at 5:15 Eastern, and then the second game will be at minimum 7:45 Eastern. It was probably originally scheduled for 7:35 Eastern. So it's just going to be a second game. If it goes to about the 2 hours, the first game, it'll start just a tad later, 7:45 Eastern, the second game. The makeup game. The regular scheduled game will start at 5:15, and the makeup game will go at 7:45 Eastern, 7:45, 8:15 Eastern, somewhere around there. I would assume, yes. In high A baseball, Greenville defeats Greensboro 4-1. Asheville over Sim 4-1. 4-0 Wellington or Jersey Shore in a shout. Aberdeen shuts left by 5-2. 6-1 for Wayne or West Michigan. West Michigan looked unbeatable last week against Cedar Rapids. However, Fort Wayne did get them 6-1. 3-0 Brooklyn over Hub C. 8-0 Lake County over Peoria. South Bend 4-2 over Beloit. Cedar Rapids gets back on their winning ways. Being at home definitely helps Cedar Rapids be back in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and help them over the Quad Cities. 5-2. Wisconsin over Great Lakes 4-3. 8-7 Hills Everett over Hillsboro. 10-3 Vancouver Spokane. And Eugene 5-2 over Tri-City. And then we have Bowling Green and Rome. And Dane and Lansing have to make up games due to rain on Thursday. They are making up games due to rain on Thursday. And for the 13th, they are not making up any extra games from those previous series. Maybe I thought they were. That's why I was on the 14th, but no. And there's only a makeup game between Quad Cities and Cedar Rapids. There's Quad Cities Cedar Rapids. We're going to play an early game at 1:05 Eastern. We're going to play an early game at 1:05 Eastern. An afternoon game, maybe for like a kids' day. I know sometimes they have they have early games in minor league baseball because they have kids come on watch games. Maybe from like summer camps and stuff like that. Come on watch games. Or sometimes you just play early games, maybe just to have an early game. I'm not necessarily for sure. I know usually in Major League Baseball, it's the last day of a series. Like you have Wednesday, Thursday. If they're playing games the next day, like maybe Wednesday in the Thursday night game, or Thursday into a Friday night game. They'll use Thursday. They'll use that have an early game. So then, it's not. So you have more time to travel, and a little more time to rest up for the game. So it's 1:05 first game, and the second game will be the makeup of July 5th. The second game will be, and they played in on back the week of July 4th, which was a Saturday game, a Saturday makeup, and they didn't want to make it up on Saturday or Sunday the 6th of July, they didn't want to make it up on the 6th of July because they had another series against each other. In this last time it was in Cedar Rapids, and this time it's in Cedar Rapids they're playing. This is likely the final time that they're playing this season. This final series of 6. So they're turning into a 7-game series. In the first game, we at 1:05 Eastern, 12:05 local time in Iowa. And the second game will be at 3:35, maybe 4 or 5 Eastern. The second game of 7. And then you'll have game 2 at, like I said, 3:35 or Eastern, probably. Usually 7 games, I'd say, take roughly 2 hours for minor league. Minor league games have like less commercials, that type of thing. So I'd say probably 3:35, maybe at the earliest, probably somewhere between 3:35, 4:05 Eastern, I would guess. So yeah, that's that part of the double header. And then we have single line baseball scores. We have the completion of the July 24th game between Tampa and Dundon. And Tampa beat Dundon 3-1 in that one. Jupiter 6-1 over St. Lucie. 5-4 Augusta over Kannapolis. 7-5 Lynchburg over Marva. 16-6 Lakeland over Clearwater. And it was suspended because it was tied, so they couldn't call it off. It was in the 6th inning. Like, it was either after the 6th, or it was 1-1, or it was before the 6th. Either way, Tampa wins 3-1. We have Lakeland 16-6 over Clearwater. And then the second game turned into a 7-inning game where Tampa scored 2, where Dundon scored 1 in the first, Tampa scored 2 in the first, then 1 in the second, then 1 in the fourth, and then it was, and then 2 in the sixth to make it 6-1. Then Dundon scored 1 in the seventh to make it 6 to make it 6-2 win for Tampa. So the originally scheduled game, the completion game, July 24th, was when they played in Dundon. That was Thursday, July 24th. So that was when they were doing a 3-game series. They must have been in Dundon. So that was but then Tampa's at home this series. So then we have Palm Beach 5-0 over Bradenton. Fredericksburg 3-1 over Salem. Daytona 7-6 over Fort Myers. 7-5 Carolina over Fayetteville. 6-0 Hickory over Charleston. 10-1 Myrtle Beach over Columbia. San Jose 13-2 over Lake Elsner. 3-2 Vizsla over Rancho Cucamonga. Inland Empire 12-9 over Modesto. And Fresno 4-2 over Stutt. There are no double headers, from previous days. But there is a makeup game between Carolina and Fayetteville. Carolina and Fayetteville had to play made up. It was the week of July 4th. It was that Sunday. The game got made up. And they were able, obviously it was the last day of the series, so they were, couldn't make it up the next day, because it was the travel day. So they're going to play game 1 at 4:35 Eastern, between Carolina and Fayetteville. Then game 2 will be the originally scheduled, will be the makeup game. The first game at 4:35 Eastern is originally scheduled game. And then game 2, the makeup game, will be at roughly 7:05 Eastern to 7:35 Eastern time. And in AAA, there's no double headers for the 13th. And there is one in AA, like I mentioned before. So, and then we have rookie ball. The Dominican Summer League I want to talk about, as the Dominican Summer League only has a few days left of games. That's right, the Dominican Summer League is just about ready to get wrapped up. the Florida Complex League got wrapped in the Arizona Complex Leagues, which is like this, which are hosted at the spring training sites for the one, some teams to compete in Florida, some to compete in Arizona, whichever is like closer, and so and those and the two best teams in the whole this season, since it's a shorter season, they'll compete for the winner. Moves on. I mean, some of the players are still, a lot of the players are probably still playing baseball in the rookie ball. They might move it up to, it might be like a collegiate league where they play in the college off season, like the Northwoods League or the New England Collegiate Baseball League, or some that might have moved up into playing rookie ball. They might have gone to the single A affiliate as well. Some of these in the Macon Summer League might do the same. And then, on the 13th, there's 2 games that are supposed to meet up on August 7th that have been canceled due to weather. And then, in the 10th and the 14th, and you have some makeup games. And they play like early, like spring training. They play like spring training games. They were going to make up a doubleheader early, man. They have canceled that doubleheader. There's some completion of certain games. The very last day of the season is for the Macon Summer League is the August 19th. So they'll have and afterwards they'll have the Dominican Summer League playoffs start immediately after that. Maybe they'll have a little break, but they'll have maybe a day or two break, a little bit of a break, but after that they'll go into, they'll determine the playoffs, and then you'll go into who, the championship, where there'll be a playoff series, at least the finals. These the 2 best teams will compete in the finals. And then some of the players, if they think they can use them for like another team, like in like single A, like they can move from rookie ball to like single A ball, then they'll move them up to single A baseball. So it should be next step up after rookie ball. So they can move them up to single A. So that'd be nice, for the players. After the season is done, if they're not playing in the playoffs, or even after they're playing in the championship, in the playoffs, whether they win or lose in the finals, they can move on to single A. That would be nice for them. I'm sure there is going to be some of that. in rookie ball. You know,